Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back after another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome, beautiful Saturday morning here in Arlington, Texas. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place, but if not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So I'm putting my mind in the right place this morning, listening to some more videos. Again, lately it's been Dabo Sweeney, and then before that it was Nick Saban. Now I'm back on this Nick Saban video. Let me see real quick with it is Nick Saban keynote. That's really all it says. So if you want to listen to this, it'd just be Nick Saban keynote. Anyways, something that we all can relate to. What I really like is, can you make yourself do it? And what does that mean? What's he talking about when he's talking about, can you make yourself do it? So he's giving this keynote speech and he's talking about his players. He deals with a lot of different personalities, a lot of different backgrounds, upbringings, a lot of different situations. And obviously, in order to play on the team, you got to have good grades, and you got to be committed to helping the team win and doing the right things and staying away from the things that will get you in trouble, like skipping class, parties, staying up late, all the things that are going to pull you away from the goal versus the things that are going to help you achieve the goal. So in this keynote speech, he's talking about, do you have the discipline to execute the game plan all the way through? And how do you do that? Or basically what's in the way? So he's like, you got this thing over here that you're supposed to do, okay, but you don't really want to do it. Can you make yourself do it? And I like that, because we all fight that struggle every single day, whether it's getting up for work, getting a run in, getting a workout in, going to jiu-jitsu class, choosing the right foods to eat, knowing that you're supposed to eat healthy, especially now with the pandemic and everything going on. You should be eating healthier, should be exercising, and if you're not, shame on you. But can you make yourself do the things that you should be doing, but you really don't want to do it, okay? And then he's talking about, well, I got this thing over here that I know I'm not supposed to do, but can you keep yourself from doing it? Because you really want to do it. You really want to, sleep in. You really want to not go to work today because you're not just feeling it. You really, want to eat these bad foods, sugary foods, high cholesterol, fatty foods, but you're not supposed to do it. Can you keep yourself from doing those things? You want to spend some money that you probably don't have. You want to charge some stuff on your credit card, and you probably know you shouldn't be doing that, but you do it anyways because you just feel like it. You're emotional. You're an emotional buyer, and you're feeling down and out, and you want to go buy some clothes that are probably just going to sit in your closet with tags on there for months at a time and probably never even wear them. But it just feels good to just go buy something, or eat something, because some people are emotional eaters. So can you do the things that you're supposed to do that you should be doing that you don't want to do? And then on the other flip side of that is, can you keep yourself from doing things that you really, really want to do, but you shouldn't do, okay? And I like that because he just puts things in perspective. He's making you self-aware, making me think, or at least making me think like, you have to be aware of all these things. And he says, in order to be, committed to the process to get to the goal, and I'm reading my notes here, you got to be able to stay focused and overcome all the circumstances, all the things that life brings your way, all the things that are, people say about you, all the things that just happen out of nowhere for no reason. Again, I was talking about the other day, like, why me? Why does this got to happen now? Or what did I do wrong to deserve whatever? And it's not really about that. It's about the process, about staying focused and committed to the thing that you said that you're supposed to do, or that you were going to do, or just the thing that you should be doing and you're just not doing, okay? Again, I would probably put finances at the very top of that, along with your eating habits, and your exercising habits. Financially, a lot of people make a lot of bad decisions, got bad credit scores, changing cell phone carriers every other month, just making poor decisions with their finances will really just kind of put you in trouble. and make you go backwards and make you struggle, because it's just not a good place to be at when you're struggling financially, because you're just making bad choices with your money that you probably don't have. But that's it. You know, I just talked about it. The emotional side of like, well, I just want to go buy something, or I deserve something. You know, I have to have someone say all the time, well, I work really hard, I deserve to go buy something. But it was like every month, okay? And they really didn't have the money to go do that, but they're just buying it anyways because they work all the time and they felt like they should be able to buy something. But their finances and their bank account and their credit card debt really didn't match up to that, but they did it anyways, and they shouldn't have. And then years down the road, it's, why did I do that? Okay, so that's what we're trying to avoid, and that's what he's trying to get his players to think about, is, hey, look, obviously in college, high-level athletes, parties, tons of distractions. Can you keep yourself away from doing the things that are trying to distract you from the goal, and the things that you should be doing but you don't really want to do? Again, eating right, working out, exercising, being disciplined with your money, all those things. Can you do it anyways, even when you don't want to do it? And that's it. That's going to be the difference between just successful people and people that are unsuccessful. It's just what it is. It's discipline, executing the game plan through all the circumstances that's in your way, all the things that are, all the distractions and all the things just kind of dangling in front of you. Like, just take it, just come and get it. It's right here, but you shouldn't be doing it. So if you're self-aware of these things, more self-aware, then it just becomes a lot easier for you to just make the right decisions and say, no, I'm not going to do that, because that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Or I got to get up and do this anyways. I got to make this happen because it's just, I got a job to do. I got to get up. And for me, my job every day is taking care of myself every single day, getting up, eating the right foods, exercising, putting all the things in place so that my body and my mind can be the best it can be, so I can help as many people that I can help. Okay, if I'm not physically fit and mentally fit, then I really can't help people. I really can't do my job the best to my abilities, because I'm not at 100%. Especially this past week, I've had quite a few students come up and say, hey, coach, I'm struggling financially, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. What are your tips? What are your advice? What are your, whatever. It's just been one of those kind of weeks. And, I feel like I can offer good advice because I do take care of myself. I am disciplined. I do have a process of things that I do stay committed to, that I've been committed to for a long time. I know I had a student one time say, have you always been like this? Or how long have you been like this? You couldn't have been like this, all the time. And as far as my health and my eating, like stuff like that, exercising, I've been like this since high school. Like, wrestling was a great introduction. When I started wrestling in the 10th grade, it just exposed me to just, taking care of myself better. I had to cut weight and had to eat certain foods and stay away from certain foods, because if I ate certain foods, I wasn't going to make the weight. And if you don't make the weight, you can't compete, can't help the team out, you can't win. So it just had a trickle down effect. So, that just stuck with me. And then I boxed for a little while, and the same thing. Like, you got to make weight. And so you got to stay away from fatty foods and greasy foods and all the nice treats that you like to eat. And so eventually it just became, well, I really don't want to eat that stuff anyways, because if I continue to eat that, I'm just going to have more and more struggles trying to keep this weight off. So just forget it. And I'd rather just eat healthier anyways, because I come to find out that it's just better for me. And growing up, you just eat what your parents feed you. You don't really know the difference. You really don't know any better. And then once you get older, you do know better. Then you should make better choices. So anyways, making better decisions, knowing the things that you're supposed to do, making them happen anyways, regardless of how you feel that day, today, or whatever, or what's going on in your life. The job needs to get done. And then also, just those things that are in front of you that you shouldn't be doing, but you want to do. Don't do them. That's the difference maker. So I really like this keynote speech that Nick Saban was giving, because it's how he talked to his players, how he keeps them on track, how he gets their mind to stay focused and committed to the process. Again, there's a lot of distractions for all of us. And, can we stay committed to the process, and how do we do that? For one, just being self-aware of these things. And once you're self-aware of these things, it becomes much, much easier to stay away from them and just make yourself get up and do them anyway. So really good stuff today. I wanted to share that with you guys, put that out there. Hope that makes a difference. And if it does, share these videos, share with a friend, family member, whatever. Maybe it'll click for them, maybe not. It's just one of those things. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Some people just aren't ready to make changes yet, but maybe just those, that one video, that one clip, that one piece of advice might help someone change their mind on, I need to start eating better and exercising and taking care of myself, and I need to do better with my finances, and so I'm not struggling with my money, so I'm not putting financial burden on my family or myself, and the list goes on. But I definitely put financial burden and the health burden at the top of the list there. So if you're not eating right, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not doing the right things for yourself, you're definitely shortchanging not only yourself but the people around you. I had this, I'll let you guys go here in a second, but I had this conversation with someone, I think it was just yesterday and the other day. Like, if I was to leave this earth early because I didn't do my part on taking care of my health, I just think it's really hard to feel sorry for me, and I feel like it should be more of a shame on you, Alvarez, for shortchanging yourself and your family and your friends and your students and your team and your business and everything else that you're a part of, because you didn't get up every day to make sure that you're A+, you're 100%. You ate bad, you didn't exercise, you didn't take care of your health, and now life is going to be cut short because you just didn't do the things that were in your control. Okay, these are all the things that are within my control. A lot of things I have no control of, but I have 100% control over what I eat, how I take care of myself, and how I spend my money and how I do my financials and stuff like that. So if I was to come up short of the goal with that and leave early because I just didn't take care of myself, it really is just shame on me, And I think about that all the time, so that just pushes me to be like, no. That, like, at the end of when that time comes, this guy got after it. He tried to do all the right things. He always tried to push the levels to the next level, took care of himself. So now he can only help himself, but help other people. So anyways, hope this helps today. Have a great rest of the day, great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you.